People are understanding something, are bringing peace in their lives. And you can be a part of the magic regardless of where you are. So thank you for coming today. And the reason why I am here is not to tell you about the good, the bad, or the right, or the wrong. But the reason why I'm here is to tell you this beautiful story, the story that is about you. Not the failure, but success. Not some idea, but reality. Not a philosophy, nor a theory. Because that's not what you are. You're not a philosophy. You can think of a philosophy. You can listen to a philosophy. You can comment about philosophy. But you are not a philosophy. You are something living, existing, breathing, changing, evolving human being. You're not a theory. You're not a possibility. You exist. And so this is why I am here. But do I talk about? These are the things I talk about. When I say peace, I mean the peace that exists in the heart of every human being. When I say the word truth, I don't mean some word buried in some page. I mean the truth that exists in your heart. When I talk about the possibility is about you being content and you being in that peace. So that's why I'm here. And before I really begin to talk about this stuff, I want to tell you a story. So relax. Because, people go, the beauty of this stuff that I talk about is it's already there. That's the good news. It's not like a bird that if you don't look at just the right way, it will come and disappear. No. It's already here. It's inside of you. And even if you never did come here today, it'd still be inside of you. And it was inside of you before. It is inside of you now, and it will be inside of you when you leave. The idea is to know, not just philosophically think, but know. So here's the story. Once upon a time, there was a man, and he was looking for the truth. He wanted to know the truth. So through his travels, as he would go different places, he ended up at a place where there was a master, and the reputation was that this master knew the truth. So the man went up to the master and said, "Could you please teach me the truth? Tell me about the truth." And the master said, "Okay, but what I want you to do is stand there very quietly. Don't say anything. Don't say a word for at least the next 15 minutes. Don't say anything. And just watch me. So the man said, this is a fantastic deal. For 15 minutes, I stay shut. Just stand here, watch. And after this, he will show me the truth. So the master goes and he gets a bucket. And this bucket he lowers into the well. Splash. He pulls the bucket up. And by the time he pulls the bucket up, comes out of the well, it's got holes in it. One hole at the bottom, a few holes on the side, and the water just leaks out. The master takes the bucket, looks in the bucket, it's empty. So he throws it back in. Now the man standing there goes, This guy is crazy. Truth or no truth, this guy is crazy. Now what's he going to teach me? But all I have to do is for 15 minutes, so I stay here and I watch. The master throws the bucket again, splash, pull, 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 shh, all the water leaks out, the master looks in, the bucket is empty, and this guy goes, oh, this is not good. He's saying this to himself quietly, this is not good. He's definitely loco. Again, same thing, nothing. Now this guy is really getting very, 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 very angry and confused, and he's like, should I stay quiet? Should I stay quiet? I mean, I think I should say something. This guy is crazy. He's loco. One more time. Pull, pull. Now this is it. It's finished. 15 minutes or no 15 minutes, he is so frustrated that he says, stop. And the master looked at him and said, what's your problem? I told you just to be quiet for 15 minutes. And the man says, listen, truth, no truth. If you don't know that your bucket is full of holes and it will not contain any water in it, if you don't even know that, what truth are you going to teach me? And the master looked at him and he said, I agree with you. I agree with you. Like my bucket had holes, your bucket has holes too. Because that's all I asked, 15 minutes, be quiet. But you couldn't be. Thinking, and getting more frustrated and more frustrated and more frustrated, right down to the point where for 15 minutes you couldn't keep this shut. You have one big hole in your bucket. So, I tell you this story because sometimes we listen and we listen to these words, and the words are, what you are looking for is inside of you. And immediately, the hole in our bucket goes, I know that. Then if you know that, what are you doing here? No, there is a big difference. You have heard that, but you don't know that. You believe that, but you don't know that. What I talk about, what this is all about, is not about believing. Believing is okay when you have to, and you have no option. But believe me, knowing is better. And I want you to know, not just believe. Just saying, I am happy, I am happy, I am happy, you know will not make you happy. In fact, that's a very interesting question. What makes you happy? Is it something you do that makes you happy? Is it a sequence of circumstances that makes you happy? Or is that an accident that you find yourself happy and then you scratch your head and go, ooh, what happened? All of a sudden I feel happy. What did I do to make myself happy? Because we know the word happiness, but we haven't truly felt what happiness really is. We know the word freedom, but we do not know how to be free. We know the word kindness, but we don't know how to be kind. We know the word God, but we don't know where God is. I know there are people going, I know where God is. He's everywhere. God is everywhere. Good. That means if God is everywhere, then God is in you too. What makes you rich? Money in your friend's pocket or money in your pocket? What makes you rich? Money in your pocket. Which God should you be looking for? Which one? The one that's there and there and there and there and there and there and there? Or this is the big trick. This is the trick I show. That's my trick. That's my trick. Everybody else tells you where to point. Oh, there, and 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 there, there. And I go, here. Where does this journey begin? Do you know? It's interesting. You know how to breathe, right? See? No? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. But I wonder if you know that this saga begins, this symphony begins with the first breath in. In. A baby cannot exhale. Baby has to inhale. And do you know how this symphony ends? Not inhale. Exhale. In and finally out. And in between this, the in and the out is your whole life. And it's going to feel like sometimes life goes by fast, sometimes it goes slow, sometimes it seems to be stalled, sometimes it's running way too much, sometimes you don't know what is happening, sometimes, because you're all familiar with the inconsistencies of things that happen in your existence. But did you know that this rhythm of life does not waver? The tempo is the same. The perception wavers. Sometimes it seems like sometimes it seems like that's your perception. In reality, its tempo is the same. Which tempo have you been dancing to? Because you look funny when you dance. Because you dance sometimes very fast. And sometimes you dance way too slow. Because all we can do is dance to what we think the rhythm is. I want to teach you how to really dance to the rhythm of this existence, not your perceptions. Not your perceptions. Is truth so simple that there is a reality inside of you and all you have to do is recognize it? Really? All it takes to remove the darkness of 1,000,000 years is one little lamp? Not 1,000,000 lamps. Not for each year of the darkness. No, just one lamp can remove darkness from a room that had been in darkness for 1,000,000 years. like that. There is a lamp inside of you, waiting to be lit. Lit by understanding, lit by knowing. The world will tell you and 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 tell you. Oh, they will tell you anything they feel like. In 2008, the recession began. The recession. Do you know why this recession even got started? Do you know? Do you know? It got started because people were telling people whatever they wanted to tell them. Okay, that's bad enough. That's bad. For somebody to tell someone something that's not true is bad. You know what's worse? You know what's worse? To believe it. Blatant lie from some of the most influential people on the face of this earth. And everybody went. You know, I have been talking about this subject for 45 years. 45 years I've been talking about. This is what I have been telling people. Don't listen to everything you hear. No. I said to you, there is a lamp inside of you waiting to be lit. Sounded good to you, didn't it? How do you know I'm telling you the truth? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I said to you, well, God's here, 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 God's here. So it must be inside of you too. And this is my trick, right? It sounded good, didn't it? How do you know it's true? How do you know? I could be lying. I could be. I don't have a light here, you know, it goes, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying. And you don't have a little machine going, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying. That's why I want you to know. That's why I want you to see that lamp lit within you and the darkness removed. Not somebody coming along to you and saying, now your lamp is lit. No, when you no longer see the darkness, the lamp is lit. Then the lamp is lit. When you feel that presence of the divine inside of you, then you know and there are no questions, then you know what I say to you is the truth. So different, huh? You don't really hear the stuff. Because other people will give you, and yeah, you know, you should be kind. Well, yeah, you should be kind. But why aren't you kind? What is the reason why you are not kind? You should love. Why don't you love? Because sometimes in the world of make-believe, we forget what reality truly is. We forget looking at this world. We forget that there's an innocence in every single person's heart. That truly there is a divinity that dances inside every single person, day or night. We see the cruelty in this world and we forget about the kindness. We hear the lies in this world and we forget about the truth. We see the greediness and we forget about the generosity. But truly, the answer does not lie in more greed. The answer lies in generosity. The answer does not lie in hatred. The answer lies in kindness. The answer doesn't lie in more lies. The answer lies in the truth. And the day we can come back home to our understanding, that is our home, to our knowing. Till that day, nothing is going to feel right. You have heard people say, oh, life is a journey. Maybe I've said it too. I've said it too, life is a journey. But I wonder if people say life is a journey because they haven't found home. And those who have might not say life is a journey. Have you found your home? Have you found your home? Have you found your wisdom? Your potential, your capability, your possibility? Have you found your lamp? Have you found your kindness? Have you found your love? Have you found your rhythm? A lot of people say, that's too much. You're asking for too much. I am busy in this world. I am busy. Pray tell, busy doing what? Busy ignoring life so you can live? What kind of living would it be in which life has been ignored? The coming and going of this breath has been ignored for the responsibilities of this world. I'm not here to say to you, you should quit your job. Don't. What comes first? What comes first? Do you know the value of 0? Indians, Indians, not American Indians, East Indians came up with 0. They needed to explain God mathematically. They couldn't do it with 1, 2, 3, 4, or any number. So they came up with a number which was genius, and it was 0. You know the value of 0? It's a pretty powerful thing. If you place it in front of 1, you're the 1. If you place it in front of the 1, what do you get? Oh, 1. 0, 1. 1 stays, and that's it. Put it after that 1, and what happens? You get 10. Now take another 0 and add it to that, and you get 100. Add another 1, and you get 1,000. This is just same zeros placed in front. Nothing, 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 no matter how many you add. Nothing, nothing, nothing. After, more, 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 more. First thing. First thing. Place that 0 in the right place, and you will have 10, 100, 1,000, 100,000, million, trillion, zillion. But place it in the wrong place, and it means nothing. First responsibility you have is to this existence, and then comes the responsibility for everything else. Place it like that, and you will be rich beyond belief. This is the saga. This is the symphony. This is the symphony. This is not just some game. A lot of people think, here, I've been placed on this earth, and people go, I wonder why I am here. You know, this is one of those questions that has been asked again and again and again and again. Probably some Neanderthalic man standing on some ledge asked the question a long time ago as he looked at the stars and he went, why am I here? People today still ask the same question. Why am I here? What is the purpose of my life? It is no accident. Because unless you feel that purpose in your life, unless you understand that purpose in your life, no matter how much information you have been given, it will not be enough, just like water. By merely saying, water, 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 it will not quench your thirst. The same way, by just saying, happy, 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 it will not make you happy. By just saying, satisfied, 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 you will not be satisfied. Or chanting, God, God, God will not bring you God. Chanting, peace, peace, peace will not bring you peace. The same way in your life, if you want to know, then this step you must take. What is the step? To show you what is within you is easy. You know, the hardest thing is for you to understand that what you are looking for is inside of you. For what you are looking for is inside of you. This is the hardest thing for people to accept. People, where's God? How far away? As far as possible. Where is God? How come you became such a good navigator all of a sudden? You know? Human beings are terrible at navigation. Horrible. Horrible. If you leave them alone, they will just go in circles. Because they have no way of figuring out they're going straight. They need a marker. They need some visual reference to actually know they're going straight. But all of a sudden, when it goes to God, how do you know this? You don't actually know. You just saw everybody else do it, so you did it too. I mean, okay, understood we did come from monkeys. And we do carry a certain part of monkey in us. So monkeys like to mimic, you know, and so we do too. And everybody, where? Oh. Have you ever eaten a mango in your life? Papaya? No mango papaya? Have you seen a papaya tree? Papayas are sweet. Sweet fruit. Mango is a sweet fruit. It grows in dirt. Have you ever tasted dirt? When you were little. Not sweet. Not sweet. The air, not sweet. The sunshine, not sweet. Where in the world this mango, living in a non-sweet environment, make a fruit like mango? How is this possible? And a master at it, master of taking that goodness and making that fruit. My goodness, how? Are there really little elves who go around with sugar cubes and go put sugar in every one of the mangoes? Juice so pure. Pure. No grit from the dirt. If a mango tree can be the master at making a mango from nothing, Imagine yourself what you can be a master of. You too should be a master in your life, just like that mango tree. From all this that is so crazy, that is so weird, that is so strange, to extract and make a fruit that is incredible. Coconut. Living next to the salt, and to make a fruit, to make a nut, not a trace of salt in it. Just sweet coconut water. That coconut tree is a master of extracting the good. So should you be in your life the master of extracting that beauty that you can. That's your possibility. I'm here to tell you, plant the seed mango tree and watch the miracle of miracles take place. You know, it takes bulldozers to move earth. And here comes a little seedling. And it pushes, and it pushes, and it pushes, and it pushes. Just moves that earth out of the way to be born. It is the most delicate, and it is the strongest. Its strength is there, manifested in it germinating from the ground. You have the seed in your hand, the seed of understanding. Sow it. Sow it in the field of knowledge, of knowing. And watch it germinate. Watch the miracle unfold. In this beautiful garden of life, not the garden that we have created from our misunderstandings, but the true garden of life. True garden of life, in which there is kindness, in which there is understanding, in which there is love, in which there is beauty. Then in this true garden of the divine, sow the seed. Water it with your effort, your want. And I will tell you, it will grow. And when it will grow, it will flower, there will be fruit, and you will eat of the fruit, and that is the day you will be satisfied. That is the day you will be satisfied. And because you are satisfied, that is the day you will understand what true happiness is. I cannot even use the word happiness. People go, oh yeah, I know what happiness is. When I am playing pool with my buddies, drinking beer, I am very happy. No, you are drunk. And your happiness only lasts till you are winning. When you start losing, your happiness goes out the window. Happiness is a state of contentment. When you are content, not here, but here. In the domain of the heart. In the domain of the heart, when you are content, when this heart is content, let me tell you something. When you satisfy this, this gives you a gift. When you satisfy this, this gives you a gift. A very different kind of gift. The gift this gives you is more. More. And when you satisfy this, this gives you a gift too. When you satisfy this, you go shopping, you see a suit, you see a dress, this goes, buy it. Buy it. Buy it. It's nice. You will look so good in it. Buy it. So you buy it. After you buy it, it gives you a gift. You know what the gift is? It's not as nice as his suit. You buy a new car, you are very happy, you've got a brand new car, so nice, and you're sitting in your car, and then all of a sudden a better car comes up and this gives you a gift. Should have bought that. It's called the gift of dissatisfaction. This is the gift this gives you. When you satisfy this, this also gives you a gift. When you satisfy this, this immediately gives you the gift of peace. Here, peace. When you satisfy this, this gives you a gift of, here, enjoy this, a little happiness. The day you can smile and not know why you are smiling, that is the truest smile. The day you can laugh and not know why you are laughing, that is the truest laugh. And the day you can be happy and not know why you are happy, that is the day of the gratitude. Thank you. That is the day you become really thankful because you don't know what you did to deserve this, but you feel it and you go, thank you. Thank you for being alive. That is the way to live. That is the way to live. You know, what do? You ask somebody, and this is true in this world, you know. It's really, really true in this world. Oh, and who are you? Oh, I'm so-and-so, and I have this award, and I have this award, and I have done this, 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 and I have done this. A time comes in a person's life where you can't remember anything. It's like this joke where this man, this really old man, he's sitting on the side of the road and he's crying. He's crying and he's crying and he's crying and he's crying. Somebody comes up to him and says, "What is the matter, old man? Why are you crying? Are you really sad?" He goes, "No, I just got married to the most beautiful 21-year-old woman. And I just have bought a beautiful, very expensive Mercedes. And I have bought a brand new home. And new pots and pans and furniture and new maid and, I mean, everything." And so the man looked at him and said, "You should be very happy. Why are you crying?" He says, "I don't know where I live." So, the list of accomplishments that we weigh ourselves with, one day will be gone. Then what will you weigh yourself with? What will you weigh yourself with? Weigh yourself with that satisfaction. Weigh yourself with that joy. Weigh yourself with that beauty, and this will be there for the rest of your life. What I give is the means to be able to go inside and feel this beauty. This is what I call knowledge. This is what, not only do I talk about this, but here I also offer people the way to be able to feel what I am talking about. I don't just merely speak words. It's a little more than that. I believe in reality. Words will come and go. Somebody will be a better speaker than me. They will come, they will talk. No. My forte is not in talking. My forte is not in talking. My forte is in letting you experience what I talk about. That's my forte. So, yeah, you know, I can say all these things. I haven't said a lot. I've almost spoken for 1 hour. I haven't spoken a lot. But what I have spoken about has come from my heart. I did not, I don't write anything. I don't write my speeches. I don't memorize my speeches. I don't have cue cards. These are just lights. And they're bothering me just about as much as they're bothering you. But it comes from the heart, from an understanding. The beauty here is that if you think my lamp is lit, then I can light your lamp too. That's what it takes to remove the darkness. You cannot use a bucket to remove the darkness. You need to light the lamp to remove the darkness. Light the lamp and the darkness will be gone. You cannot try to fill a bucket of darkness and try to throw it out the window. It will never work. This is what some people try to do. So, I would like to thank all of you for coming. This has been a wonderful opportunity for you to come. I know you watch me on television, on the channel. Thank you for watching. Why am I thanking you? Because this is my passion. This is my passion to take this message, to take this possibility from nation to nation. People in the middle of the war, listen to this message. And I hope that people like you, this is who we are. This earth is full of people like you and me. At the heart of every single person on the face of this earth, we all want and need peace. Maybe different nationalities, there may be different ideas, there may be different methods, but to common people of this earth, there is a goodness inside each one of you. It is time that peace be given a priority in this world. It is time. And it is the interest of people like you that will one day make peace possible on this earth. Because I know that peace is the perfume of God. And when there is peace on this earth, we will all know we are that much closer to our God, because we can smell the perfume. So close, so beautiful, so simple. That's all I have to say to you. Take care of yourself, enjoy this life, grow. Whatever you do in your life, always know that the one you are looking for is inside of you. Doesn't matter how dark it gets on the outside, always know that there is a lamp waiting to be lit inside of you. Go with that strength. Thank you very much. Good night. Thank you.